Well, we just finished up the Speedway duels, the third time we've run this meet, and thanks to the SF State staff for putting it on and helping organize. It's a great, just old school meet. No bells and whistles, just good cross country. Great to have 5 programs out here this year: Santa Clara, St. Mary's, Sac State, and SF State and ourselves. And it really allows the athletes to focus more on the team competition and kind of where they are in the race and who they're racing against, as opposed to a bigger invitational where they're a little bit lost in the field. So that's what we came in here to focus on and try to enjoy an actual team competition. And I thought the athletes responded really well to that. Today was the first big test for Chandler Johnson, and I thought she exceeded expectations. Came through strong at the end to nab the second spot. And really for all of the women and the guys as well, we've been training hard. So I told them we're going to be a little bit tired, and they were, but it was more about how do we compete and how do we execute what we were trying to work on. I thought they did really well.
This race was a hard one. Well, the weather was perfect actually. I thought it was going to be sunnier, but it's nice. And basically, Torrey had us do some pretty hard workouts during the week, so we were all really tired, but it was good practice for, pushing when you're not feeling too good, because I didn't. But it was pretty hard. Stayed with the first 3 girls until the last 4th lap, and then it got real hard, real quick. A lot of the course was uphill, slightly, good burn, and then coming down the stretch, coming after the second girl, I just decided to just go for it and kick strong, give it a full effort. I owe it to my team to do that, do my part. And it was really, really hard, but, it was a good push. And, as long as you learn from your races, it's for the better. So I'm really excited. We're going to do great this season. The last lap, I was struggling, and my parents and my sister came up here to watch, and I was coming around the last lap, and they were doing jumping jacks, and I was like, gosh, I really wish I felt that good right now. I wish I could show them how much pain I was in, but it was good because I could just think, oh, I can do this. If they're in that place, I can be there too, mentally at least. Yeah, it was really good to have my parents out here to support.
On the men's side, we had the pack of 3 up front, and it was a tough race. The field was really good this year, but I thought it was the first time I've seen those 3 guys get into that deep of pain this season, and they responded pretty well. So I'm very excited about both of our teams and our prospects as we head through and start thinking about Pac West and beyond.
The race went out pretty controlled for the first lap. The laps were 1,450 meters, so sort of a weird distance. So it was hard to tell what pace we were going, but it didn't feel too hot. The second lap, though, it definitely picked up. I don't really know who it was that picked it up, but it definitely started getting going. So second out of the 5 laps was the fast one. They got it going fast. From there on, honestly, it was mostly me and the guy who ended up winning from St. Mary's. I think we were both almost dropping each other over and over again. So, I mean, at points there, I felt like I was hanging on. At other points, I felt like I was pulling away. And then that last lap there, me and that guy were, really neck and neck. Right there was a tree with around 400 to go. We were sprinting to try and get around that first, and then from there on out, it was basically a slight downhill where both of us were pretty much all out, and that last 50 meters was definitely everything I had, and he was able to close on me that last 5 meters, but I was really happy with how I raced. There are a lot of times where I definitely wanted to drop, and I didn't, so I'm happy with how it went, and I'm excited for a full 8,000 meter race next time.